Okay, hello guys. We are going to install OwnCloud for this second video. After we finished installation of Ubuntu server in the first video, we are going to install OwnCloud. Okay, at first we are going to install the necessary things, the environment for OwnCloud, which one of them is the web server or the database, PHP. I will guide you step by step, and the commands and steps will be in the description. Okay, let's start. At first I'm going to use putty for make it easier for me. Okay. Okay. Let us start with the installation of web server. I'm going to use Apache server, which is compatible with OwnCloud, of course. Okay. After the Apache server is downloaded and installed, we are going to remove an option that is directory indexing. That's for security purposes. We don't want it to be the directory of the server is available to the public for anyone. So we are going to use this command for removing the option of index. Now we are going to do some basic options for the Apache service, which is restarting it and enable to make it on boot when the operating system is powered on. Okay. Now we are going to install our MariaDB. So okay, we have a mistake. Okay, now it should be okay. Okay, my bad. My bad. Now we are going to wait for it to be downloaded and installed. So, after MariaDB is downloaded and installed, we are going to do the same steps as restarting the service. Okay, let's start. and enable. And we are going to do some basic configuration. Just a second. Currently, the current user. Okay, now we are going to do some basic. So, enter current password. We'll enter none for none. Setting the root password, we can set another root password for the MariaDB, or we can set the same root password of Linux Ubuntu, same as MariaDB, which is what I'm going to do. Remove anonymous user, yes, for security purposes. Disable, of course, and remove test, yes. So reload privilege, yes. Okay, that's it. Now we are going to restart the MariaDB service and going for the next step. After finishing the installation of web server and database, we are going to do the installation of PHP and other necessary things for the environment of OwnCloud. Okay, so we are going to wait for the installation for the download and the installation of PHP and the other modules that are necessary for our cloud to be work. So after the download and the installation of PHP and the modules that we need for the OwnCloud, we are going to create our database for the cloud. So first log in at MariaDB as a root. Since I didn't change the root password and keep it as the same root user for Linux. Okay, now we are going with the command create database, and I will name it OwnCloud. Okay, now create user. I will name it OwnCloud user at localhost identified by the password. Okay, now after creating, we will now give it the privilege, creating all on cloud to cloud user localhost identified by with rent option. Okay, now dash dash. Okay. Okay, after that exit. So next step, we are going to download our package. We shall need the link, which is this one. So we are going to install the latest version we can get, which is this one currently. 40, no, okay, this, okay. Now we are going to wait for it to be downloaded and continue our job for installation the OwnCloud. So after we downloaded OwnCloud, we are going to extract. So we are going to install if we don't have it already. Okay. And now I'm going to, okay, after extracting OwnCloud, you can see that we have a directory, the own content of the package. So we are going to move it to our web directory, which is in Ubuntu here. Now we are going to config our Apache with the configuration of. Before that, we are going to change the ownership of the directory, and we are going to change the permission. We should see that our OwnCloud here. So changing the permission, the ownership, because now it is root. If it's root, the Apache or web in general cannot modify, edit, delete, create, because the ownership is belong to root, the highest hierarchy user. So we are going to change it from root to www-data. It's a common thing in web. Okay, sorry. Okay. Now we are going to change the permissions also. To 755 OwnCloud. Okay. Now we are going to make a new configuration file for Apache to make it available and set it. So we are going to create a file in we are going to name it oncloud.com, and I will show you an example of a configuration file that you can change. At first, we're going to create a virtual host with the port 80. We can change it for which is HTTP, of course. If you have HTTPS 443, server admin, document root, which is the directory we installed the package, server name, server address. We can change it to whatever you want, and depend. And I think it is should be changed when you're going to make a certificate for HTTPS directory. options, follow links, allow override, require all granted, home and error log, custom log, and ending the virtual host tag. After creating the configuration file for our OwnCloud site, we are going to enable some modules for Apache modules of Apache for OwnCloud, which are the following. First, we are going to enable our configuration. I think I have written mistakes. Yep. Now saying that we should restart Apache to apply the changes we have made. Before that, we are going to enable the module, then restart the service. So, our second module we're going to enable, which is rewrite. And headers. And this one, which is already enabled, just to make sure. Okay, now we're going to restart Apache service and test it out if the cloud is environment and configuration is ready to be used. Let's see for ourselves. Restart to service. Okay. Now we are going to see the IP address of our server, which is this one, using command ifconfig, and type it in the browser. And let's see. At first, we should see the Apache 2 account default page, which means that Apache 2 is successfully running and without any problems. And if we want to see OwnCloud, we should add this. Now, at first we are okay. If you see this, then successfully, congratulations, you made the environment, the settings is okay. Now you need to create the admin, specify the directory of data folder, and setting the database that we already made. Okay. Password. Okay, the data folder is the path for data directory. In the case of default, it is the same path we entered in the directory data. For example, you can change it to external hard, external drive, to whatever you want. Now, saying that only MySQL MariaDB is available to be used with OwnCloud compatibility. Okay, the database user we mentioned in the area configuration, which is OwnCloud user. Database user, which is the same as the root user as we mentioned. The database name is OwnCloud, which is in the localhost. OwnCloud user, okay, and we should finish setup. Now it is finishing the configuration and making the first one. It is only on the first time running TimeCloud. Okay, now we wait. Okay, successfully running. Now we are going to specify the user, the admin user we create, and the password. And first time logging it. Now you have successfully installed your own cloud on your own server. If you made it this far, then congratulations, and everything seems working well. You can create whatever you want, upload whatever you want, even using apps, which is so good to use. For example, there is an app called Text Editor that you can use. Uh, text editor that you can use, that you can save, view, and create even. Now it's going to use it, for example. So now it is already installed. We are going to test it out and create a text file, name it test, and it's already saved. You can see that it's already here. You can install in your client, mobile, and desktop PC. You can install OwnCloud client and connect it to this. Make it easy for you to install, synchronize, and all of that. So for now, we have finished the installation of OwnCloud and finished the installation of Ubuntu server in the previous video. And so if you have any problem, just mention it in the comment and I will be happy to answer it. So see you in the next video.